morning and Jai Hind children. I welcome you all in today's live class of chemistry. Children, we are discussing the chapter physical and chemical changes. And in previous class, I have explained all the topics of the chapter. Is it? And I hope that you all understood the different topics of the chapter. Is it, children? So, today I am going to start the discussion of book exercise. Okay, so come to the book exercise. Children, the first exercise is given in your book, that is, yes, multiple choice question. That is, choose the most appropriate answer. Is it? So the first exercise is choose the most appropriate answers. Get it, children? And the question number 1 is, which of these is a chemical change? And the 4 options are given. First one, a substance with different chemical properties is formed. Second option is given, a substance in a different state but similar chemical properties is formed. And the third option, the molecules of the substance do not undergo any change. And the fourth option, a substance with a different shape and size but similar chemical properties is formed. Understood, children, all the 4 options? So, what may be the correct answer? Again, I am going to repeat the question. The question is, which of these is a chemical change? When you can say that a chemical change is going to occur. Children, we have explained about the physical change and chemical change. Okay, and remember that in chemical changes, what happens? Yes, the substance which produce that have the different properties. Is it? So the option A will be correct. So the question number 1, the correct answer will be A. Get it, children? Now the question number 2. And the question number 2 is, which of these is an irreversible physical change? Children, just irreversible and physical change. There are 2 kinds of physical changes, reversible and irreversible. Is it? Reversible, that can, yes, reverse back, means we can obtain our product, we can obtain our substances again. And irreversible, when once the change occur, we cannot get back our original substance. So that is irreversible change. But it is a physical change, not the chemical change. So we have to find out that out of given 4 different examples, which one is irreversible physical change. And the first option is rusting of iron. Second, freezing of water. Third, a double decomposition reaction. And the fourth is breaking of a glass tumbler. Children, the first one is rusting of iron. In rusting of iron, what happens? A new product form, which have the different chemical property. So this is a chemical change. Okay. In second one, freezing of water. It is a physical change, but here we can reverse, we can get back our original substance. Like when the water gets freezes, it gets ice. And again when the ice get heated, it reverses back into the water. So this is reversible, not irreversible. And the third one is a double decomposition reaction. Children, remember that double decomposition reaction. What happens here? The substances get exchanged, okay, after the chemical reaction. And it is not a physical change, it is a chemical change. And the fourth option, breaking of a glass tumbler. Here no new products are going to form. So it is a physical change, and after breaking them down once, we cannot get back our original glass tumbler. So this is the correct option, that is breaking a glass tumbler. Okay children? So question number 2, what is the correct option? D. Now the question number 3 is an arrow pointing downwards in a chemical reaction shows. Arrow pointing downwards. So this shows what in a chemical reaction? Children, remember now we have explained that the arrow which points downward and arrow which point upward, they have their certain meanings. Is it? The arrow which points upward, it means that a gas is produces, that evolution of a gas, and the arrow pointing downwards, that is formation of precipitate. Is it? So just see the option. The first option is given evolution of a gas. Second option formation of precipitate. And third oxidation. And the fourth option displacement. So what will be the correct answer? Yes, the formation of precipitate. That is B. So the correct answer will be B. Now the question number 4 is a chemical reaction in which heat is given out is called. A chemical reaction in which heat is given out, heat is produced. So such type of chemical reactions are known as, student, what? Remember, there are two kind of reactions on the basis of change of energy. Is it? If the heat is produced or the heat is involved. Get it? So if the heat is involved, so such kind of reactions will known as endothermic, and if the heat is produced, it will known as exothermic. So here the correct option will be exothermic reaction, that is A. Get it children? The question number 4. Now come to the next question number 5. In a combination reaction, how many products are formed? Okay, and the options 2 only. Second option 1 or 2 only. Third option 1 only, and the fourth option number cannot be specified. Children, again go through the question. In a combination reaction, how many products are formed? Combination reaction, when the two substances get combined, so definitely they will form, yes, one only, one product. Okay, so the question number 5 have the correct option C. Get it children? Now come to the question number 6. And the question number 6 is, what happens in a displacement reaction? Displacement reaction. What happens here? And the options given, the first one, a more reactive element replaces a less reactive element. Second option, a less reactive element replaces a more reactive element. Third option, an element replaces one which is equally reactive. And the fourth option given, any element can replace any other element with no relation to reactivity. So children, what may be the correct answer? The answer will be this: in displacement reaction, always the more reactive element displaces the less reactive. Okay, so the correct option will be A. Now the question number 7 is, a neutralization reaction is a. Which kind of reactions are known as neutralization reaction? And the options, the first one, decomposition reaction. Second, displacement reaction. Third option, combination reaction. And the fourth option, double displacement reaction. So neutralization reaction is a kind of double displacement reaction. Is it children? Because double displacement reactions are of two types that we have explained. The one is the neutralization reaction, and the second is the precipitation reaction. Okay children? So there are two types of double displacement reaction, that is precipitation and neutralization. So you can say that neutralization reaction is a kind of double displacement reaction. Okay, and the correct option will be D. Now question number 8 is an oxidation reaction involves addition of. Children, remember that we have explained in oxidation reaction and reduction reaction. And what happened in both of them? In oxidation reaction, what happened? The addition of oxygen or removal of hydrogen. Okay? And in reduction reaction, addition of hydrogen or removal of oxygen. So here in the question it's given an oxidation reaction involves addition of, and the option, the first oxygen only, second hydrogen only, third oxygen or removal of hydrogen, and the fourth option hydrogen or removal of oxygen. So we can say that oxidation reaction is addition of oxygen or removal of hydrogen, and the correct option will be C. Okay, now the question number 9. Question number 9 is, in which of the following reactions is there only one reactant? In which of the reaction only one reactant is present? Okay, and the options are given: combination reaction, second decomposition reaction, third single displacement reaction, and the fourth double displacement reaction. So children, out of these 4 types of reactions, in which reaction there is only one reactant? Yes, that reaction is decomposition reaction, that is B. That is why that reactant get decomposed into different products. Okay. Now the question number 10. If a more reactive than the B, suppose there are an element say A, and this is more reactive than B. So which of the following is true? So out of given 4 options, which option will be correct? And the first option, A will replace B from a salt of B. Second option, B will replace A from a salt of A. And the third option, both can displace each other from their salts. And the fourth option, both cannot displace each other from their salts. Student, what may be the correct answer? If A will be more reactive than B, so A will displace the B from the salt of B. Okay, and the correct option will be A. Get it, children? So this one is our question number 10 of choose the most appropriate answer. Get it, children? And I hope that you understood all the answers, okay, with reason why they are correct. Now the second exercise. Very short answer questions, and children, here you have to give the answer just in one word. Okay, so come to one by one about these questions. And the first question number 1 is, in which change do substances undergo chemical transformation? Physical or chemical? So what may be the correct answer, children? Out of the physical or chemical reactions, in which one these substances undergo chemical transformation? Yes, definitely it will be the chemical change. Okay, chemical change. Now the question number 2 is, rust is a mixture and does not have a chemical formula. It is true or false? So the statement is false, because rust is not a mixture, it is a compound. Okay, and it have a definite formula. Got it, children? And the name, chemical name of the rust is iron oxide, Fe2O3. So this is the name and chemical formula of the rust. So we can say that the statement is false. Okay. Now the question number 3. The process of depositing zinc on iron to prevent rusting is called. Here you have to write the name of the process by which zinc get deposited on the surface of iron to protect it from rusting. And the name of the process is galvanization. Okay children, so what is the name of the process? Yes, it's galvanization. Now the question number 4. Which gas is given off when calcium carbonate is heated? When we heat the calcium carbonate, children, do you know the formula of calcium carbonate? Yes, it is CaCO3. So when this calcium carbonate get heated, so what happens? The question, which gas produces? So the gas which is produced is carbon dioxide. Okay. Calcium oxide will form and plus carbon dioxide gas will produce. So here you can write the answer, which gas is produced. So the answer will be carbon dioxide gas will produce. And this chemical reaction occurs when calcium carbonate heated. Okay. Now the question number 5. When two soluble substances in solution react to give an insoluble substance. So, what is formed? Here you have to write down the name of substance which is formed in this reaction. And again I am going to repeat the reaction children. When two soluble substances, okay, gets react together in a solution, so an insoluble substance form which get deposit in the bottom. So what is known as? It is known as precipitate. Okay. So precipitate will form. Get it children? Now come to the question number 6. And the question number 6 is, heat is absorbed in an reaction. Here you have to write down the name of reaction or kind of reaction in which heat is absorbed. So there are two kind of reaction on the basis of change of energy, endothermic and exothermic. So in which one heat is absorbed? Yes, heat is absorbed in, children, endothermic. So correct answer will be endothermic reaction. Okay. Now come to the question number 7. Question number 7 is, if an equation has plus heat, if this one is written in a reaction, okay, so what type of reaction is it? So you have to write down the name of kind of reaction. So children, exothermic reaction. Get it? And the another one is in which heat is involved. That is indicated by negative sign, minus heat. So plus heat indicate that heat is produced and minus heat indicates that heat is absorbed. So this one is known as exothermic and this will be known as, yes, endothermic. Get it, children? So your correct answer will be exothermic. Now the question number 8. Identify what kind of reaction each of the following is. Children, there are different chemical reactions are given. You have to find out the type of reaction. Get it? So I'm going to erase these all. Question number 8. A is X is going to react with Y. Okay? And forms a product that is XY. So which kind of reaction is it? These two different substances or reactants are going to combine to form XY. So this will be the combination reaction. Okay children, get it? This will be the combination reaction. Now the second is given XY. This is the reactant, and after the reaction it's going to break into X plus Y. So this type of reaction is simply known as decomposition, because here the reactants are going to decompose in X and Y. So this will be the decomposition reaction. Okay, now come to the next. The question number C is AB is going to react with XY. Okay children, these are the two different compounds, and after the chemical reaction it's going to form AY and XB. So this one is the product. So what you are notice here, that B is going to displaces and comes to X, and Y is going to displaces and goes to the A. So the displacement of two different substances are going to occur. So this is a double displacement reaction. Okay. It is a double displacement reaction. Children, get it? Now the next one. AB is going to react with X, and after the reaction it forms AX plus B. So what you notice here? Yes, this have displaces the B from here. You can say that the B get displaced from its position. Okay, and forms AX. So this is also a displacement reaction, but single displacement reaction, because only one substance is going to displace from its position. So this is single displacement reaction. Okay children, now the next one is given AB is going to react with CD. This is another compound, and after the reaction it forms AD and plus BC. So again here the same kind of displacement is going to occur, the displacement of B and D. Okay, so the two displacements are going to occur, the two substances are going to displace from their position. So we can say that it is double displacement reaction. Okay children, this is the double displacement reaction. Now the next one is acid is going to react with a base. And after the reaction, it forms salt and water. So which type of reaction it is, children? Remember that we have explained that double displacement reactions are of two kinds. It is precipitation and neutralization. So this is the example of neutralization reaction, because in neutralization reaction an acid reacts with base and neutralizes and forms a salt and water. So this is the example of neutralization reaction. Okay, so these are the different examples which are given in question number 8, and you have to write down the kind of reaction which is going to occur. So in first one, combination reaction, second one, decomposition reaction, third, double displacement reaction, fourth, single displacement reaction, fifth, double displacement reaction, and the sixth one is neutralization reaction. Okay, children, understood? I hope that you understood these all reactions. Now come to the next question number 9. The question number 9 of very short is, an oxidizing agent provides or removes from a substance. Children, remember, oxidizing agent that we have explained, we have discussed in the chapter. The oxidizing agents are those substances which oxidizes the oxygen or yes, removes the hydrogen. Is it? So simply in this sentence it's given, an oxidizing agent provides. What it provides? It provides oxygen. Or removes. So what it removes? It removes hydrogen. Okay, so these words you have to fill in the spaces which are given there. Now the question number 10 is, what method will you use to get a pure liquid if it has dissolved impurities present in it? Here children, you have to write down the name of method or the process in which what happened? Yes, we can use it to get a pure liquid and if it has dissolved impurities. So this method is known as crystallization. Okay children, the name of method is crystallization. And now the question number 11 is, salt is obtained from seawater, that we know, by crystallization method. So this statement is true or false? We obtain the salt by crystallization method from the seawater. It is false. We obtain it from by evaporation method. Okay, so the statement is false. Get it? Now the question number 12 is, a supersaturated solution of a solid in a liquid crystallizes easily. Is it true or false? The statement is true or false, children? Again I am going to repeat, a supersaturated solution. Saturated solution and supersaturated solution, we have discussed both kind of solutions. Is it a supersaturated solution? A solution in which no more solute can be dissolved after heating them. Is it? So a supersaturated solution of a solid in a liquid crystallizes easily. Is it? Yes, this is true. And we can get the solid easily. The crystals of that dissolved solid. It may be the solid crystals of alum, crystal of salt, or crystal of sugar, etc. Okay, children? So these all are the Yes, very short answer questions in which you have to write the answer just in one word. Get it, children? Okay. Now, in next class, I will discuss the other book exercises. Thank you and have a nice day, children.